Bonjour les élèves. Today we are going to start the lesson 4. Lesson 4. On fait une grasse matinée. We sleep till late. C'est Philippe maintenant qui raconte son histoire. It's Philip now who tells his story. Pendant les vacances, during the vacations, je suis allé chez mes grands-parents. I have gone to my grandparents' house. Vous savez comment sont nos grands-parents? You know how are our grandparents? Ils vous préparent beaucoup de choses. They prepare a lot of things for you. Et ils prennent soin de vous. And they take care of yourself. Ils se réveillent toujours très tôt. They always wake up early et veulent que les autres se lèvent aussi très tôt. And they want us also to wake up early as well. On peut jamais faire une grasse matinée chez you. We never sleep till late at our place. Now there is a dialogue. Un dimanche matin, a Sunday morning, Mammy says, the grandmother, Philippe, tu es déjà réveillé? Are you already waking up? Philip says, no, Mammy, pas encore. No, grandmother, not yet. Mammy says, Mammy, the grandmother says, tu dors encore? Are you sleeping more? Philippe, maintenant, je ne dors plus. Now, I don't want to sleep more. With you, avec toi, with you, je ne peux pas faire la grasse matinée. With you, I can never sleep till late because you always ask me to get up early. Mammy, grandmother says, mais c'est bien de se réveiller tôt, but it is very good if you wake up early. Philip, oui, mais pas en vacances. Philip says, yes, grandmother, you are right, but not in the vacations. Grandmother says, Mammy, mais regarde, but see, je t'apporte un chocolat et un croissant. I bring a chocolate and a croissant. Croissant is a French bakery dish. So his grandmother brought all these things for him. Philip says, no, merci, je ne veux rien. No, no thanks, I don't want anything. Je n'ai pas faim. I'm not feeling hungry. Grandmother says, Mammy, mange un peu quand même. Eat little bit still. Philip says, no, Mammy, no, grandmother. C'est gentil, it's very kind. Mais je ne veux rien manger. But I don't want to eat anything. Je ne veux parler à personne. Even I don't want to speak to anyone else or nobody. Mammy says, d'accord, okay, je ne vais jamais te faire le petit déjeuner. Okay, then I am not going to make the breakfast for you. I will never make the breakfast for you. Philip says, mais mamie, but grandmother, je ne prends jamais rien au petit déjeuner, but I never take anything at the breakfast. Then Philip says, vous voyez comme c'est difficile. You see, like it's very difficult, dormir chez mamie, to sleep at grandmother's house. Céline, je suis d'accord avec toi, Philippe. Les dimanches, on a toujours envie de pas faire la grasse matinée. The Sundays, we have always the desire to sleep till late. Personne n'aime. Nobody likes se lever tôt un dimanche. Nobody likes to get up early on Sundays. Louis says, oui, rien n'est pire. Yes, nothing is worse que se réveiller tôt en vacances. That wake up early in vacations. Elena, c'est tard, it's late, je dois partir. I must leave. Céline et Louis. Nous aussi, we also. On se voit demain. We'll see each other tomorrow. Okay, now students, here the lesson ends. Now we are just going to learn about the negative expressions. You have already done the negation in your previous classes, like by using ne, verb and pas. Ne, verb, pas. But here we are going to do the negative expressions like nobody, nothing, etc. So I will explain you a little more about it. Okay, students, if you have any question in which quelqu'un shows a tu is mentioned, so your negative expression or answer you will mention is ne rien, right? So for example, tu veux manger quelque chose? Non, je ne veux rien manger. So the first verb you have to place it. Okay, second verb will be there after that. Now, quelqu'un chose se passe ici. Something has happened here. Rien ne se passe ici. Nothing has happened here. So like you can say that in place of the subject we are using the quelqu'un chose there. So your answer will be also starting with rien ne. So that is very important part you need to understand. Second, same thing like quelqu'un et tout le monde. Someone or everyone. If question you are getting these words in it, so your answer will be starting in negation will be no personne. So for example, il y a quelqu'un dans cette maison? Is there someone in this house? No, il n'y a personne dans cette maison. There is nobody in this house. Again the same thing I have told you. In the place of subject quelqu'un we are using. Quelqu'un veut ces livres. Someone wants these books. Personne ne veut ces livres. Nobody wants these books. Like if in question you are getting toujours or means always, so your answer in negation will be ne, verbe jamais. Like tu manges toujours dans ce restaurant? You always eat in this restaurant? No, je ne mange jamais dans ce restaurant. I never eat in this restaurant. Same like with encore, it's in question, so answer will be ne plus. For example, veut-il encore du gâteau? Does he want more cake? No, il ne veut plus de gâteau. He doesn't want more cake. Next is déjà. Déjà means already. So in negative answer, it will be ne pas encore. Tu finis déjà tes devoirs? You finish always your homework? No, je ne finis pas encore mes devoirs. No, I never finish my homework yet. Then we can take quelque part. Quelque part is somewhere, right? So somewhere it will be in negation is no, nulle part. Va-t-il quelque part en vacances? Does he go to somewhere in vacations? No, il ne va nulle part en vacances. He goes nowhere in vacation. Next is et, when two things will come. So negation will be ne, ni and ni. Neither and nor in English we use. Préfère-t-il le thé et le café? Does he prefer the tea or coffee? And coffee? No, il ne prend. No, he doesn't prefer ni le thé ni le café. Neither the tea nor the coffee. Tu manges du chocolat et du gâteau? Non, je ne mange ni chocolat ni gâteau. Do you eat chocolate and some cake? No, I don't eat neither chocolate nor cake.